Well, hello my people. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Your wish has always been my command. Thanks always. Well, meanwhile, this is another one. Edo 2020. Okay, this is another one. On this one, it says with Obaseki, PDP is sure of victory at poll, says Ikhine. Okay, the Deputy Director General of the Edo State People's Democratic Party PDP Governorship Campaign Council, Gideon Ikhine, has assured Edo people that with Governor Godwin Obaseki as governorship candidate of the party, victory is certain at the September 19 poll. Ikhine said Obaseki remains committed to projects that will attract more development into the state, urging eligible voters to come out en masse to ensure the governor's victory. Ikhine, who spoke to journalists in Benin City, said the word-to-word re-election campaign rally embarked upon by Obaseki has further challenged the governor to do even more for Edo people. According to him, Obaseki, having gone through the 192 words of Edo State, is thoroughly challenged to do even more for the people. There were some villages we went to during the word-to-word campaign, and you could see from the expression on his face that he was heartbroken. This is because some of the places we went to, though in Edo State, have not received their fair share of development. Okay, this indeed was one of the reasons he embarked on the word-to-word campaign, to be part of the community, feel what the people are experiencing, understand what they are going through, and know exactly what more to do for them. The PDP campaign deputy director general noted that the word-to-word campaign helped us to identify the felt needs of the people, which will guide us in policy formulation going forward. During the campaign, you could see the governor taking notes. Obaseki has been able to acquaint himself with the people through the campaign, and this time he is not just telling them what he will do for them, but listening to them directly. We are now being led by the needs of the community to formulate policies to better the lives of the people, he said. The governor has gone beyond transforming just the state to the people and the environment, he added, expressing confidence that the PDP and its candidate will emerge victorious in the September 19, 2020 poll. Ikhine asked whether the other contestants were really contenders or mere pretenders to the throne. Edo PDP has been very prominent in Edo State. Don't forget, Obaseki did not come to PDP alone, as almost all commissioners and other government appointees came with him. Ikhine said Obaseki is one person that doesn't reward mediocrity but excellence and hard work. So for you to become a commissioner under Obaseki, you must have won your unit and what? And these were the key people giving PDP problems at the both in the previous elections in the state. Even if he came with half of members of the APC, which is not even possible, that means PDP has 75% of the votes already. Don't forget, we have 3 aspirants who stepped down for the governor and are still supporting him. This is an election that we have already won as a party, he said. Okay, well, it is gathered that there are few people who will contest that one of Godwin Obaseki and Pastor Sage Iyamo. Now the question is, who do you think will win this governorship election come September 19? Okay, and the truth is that the rest of the candidates are only there to complete the race. What is also not contestable is the striking differences in the profiles, antecedents, and personalities of the two. The dissimilarity between the candidates of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the All Progressive Congress (APC) could be likened to that between day and night. They are so contrasting that people are asking if there would actually be a contest on September 19, 2020. Well, indeed, the contest is unusual, and Edo or Nigerian voters have never been faced with such a clear distinction. This is so because traditionally there are no ideological differences among Nigerian political parties, and most of the time politicians. There are no liberal nor conservative groups. None can be said to be inherently progressive nor reactionary. There are no caucuses for the centrists as well. So all the parties brandish almost identical manifestos, and no clear-cut differences are observable among them. Alright, in a matter of days, however, the Edo electorate will have the easy task of choosing between a man who has used his short political lifespan to fight willful for commoners while taking the fight to the oppressors who tested him with power, and a man who since 1999 has been part of the group feeding fat on the state and undeveloped it. Who is Osage Izeyamu and who is Godwin Obaseki? For those who do not know, Osage Izeyamu has been hovering around the corridors of power in Edo State since 1999. He started as chief of staff to former governor Lucky Igbinedion in 1999 and later as secretary to the state government under the same man. He led some young Turks out of the PDP to then ACN, and in the process installed Adams Oshiomhole as governor. He later became South vice chairman of the ACN and headed the re-election campaign team of Adams Oshiomhole. He returned to the PDP in 2015 and effortlessly picked the party's gubernatorial ticket. He is back again in 2020 to recontest the election he lost in 2016. Meanwhile, Governor Godwin Obaseki, on the other hand, is a technocrat and investment banker who left his enviable position in the private sector for his Edo state in order to contribute his quota for the development of the state. This he quietly did for 8 years until former Governor Adams Oshiomhole picked him out to succeed him. Okay, that is that, and it has been said on this one that with Obaseki, PDP is sure of winning, and that is what Ikhine has said so far on this one. Well, that is it, my people. Meanwhile, let me have your take, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you have not done so. Thanks and God bless.